Hi guys, it's Neva here and we are back with 2 Point Hospital and we're on part 14. So yeah, I'm just back recording. What is this? We've got, oh no. I'm sure we already knew about that, but sure. Oh, we're gonna have an earthquake. Oh jeez. We haven't experienced an earthquake yet, have we? Oh jeez.
Earthquake imminent.
Oh god. Oh god, look, this thing's falling from the ceiling. Oh jeez. Oh, that was not a good start to this episode. But yeah, anyway. I'm trying to record as many videos as I can because I've also worked out that not only am I away for 2 weeks, when I come back, my mum is off work. And yeah, I'm probably going to be out with her quite a lot. So I probably don't have time to actually record when I get back either. So life is going well. Life is going well. Let's just whack one there. And probably one there too. Beautiful. What are you doing? Send for treatment. There we go. What about you? Send for treatment. Like, honestly. They're determined to cause me trouble. And yes, face cam is back because I actually had time to get ready today because I actually go out, like, in a little while. Yeah, like literally, we are currently on almost 3:30 and I need to leave the house at like 4:45. So yeah, it's going well. And I'm running on about, oh, wrong person. I'm running on about 4 hours sleep, and yesterday I was running on like 2 hours sleep. So I got myself some coffee. And let's see if we can actually get through this recording. Yeah, I'm hoping to try and get at least 2 or 3 videos done before I have to leave to go out. I should only be out for about an hour or so, and then I just need to come back, continue recording, jump in the shower, and then we should be good. Some of the recordings, if I continue recording later on tonight, like the recording may not have face cam because obviously I've had a shower and be in my PJs and it'll be late at night.
Earthquake, which has caused
So yeah.
particular damage
Also, I'm
to
just
one
gonna
of the
write a
county's
title.
hospitals. This is why one must never be without insurance. And I heartily recommend Swindle's Insurance, who in no way paid me to endorse them.
And we are so close. We only have 11 more patients to do, and then we will be what? Jazz hands? Yeah, we've only got 11 more patients, and then we'll hit our first star. By the way, also there's no Frank in the room today, but there is an Edgar as usual, who is making lots of noise, and he is just I still need to flip this camera. He's still like here, as you can see. So jazz hands. A hand injury caused by too much enthusiastic thumb clicking, hand waving, and skin burns resulting from prolonged exposure to acid jazz. Nice. Don't even know what acid jazz is. I did not know there was different types of jazz, if I'm honest. I don't know about you, and like, if you don't want makeup for whatever reason, you probably, I'll have no idea why this makes me mad, but my Starbucks cup is white and it has like a mint green lid, though I keep the lid off because this just keeps it so warm for so long that like it's just undrinkable basically if you have the lid on. So if I'm not walking around anywhere, I got it. But like my lipstick marks get on the white and it just really annoys me. Like I'm just like, why? These, by the way, are mono brows, and they will be wherever you have a ward, basically. Because monobrow is treated in the ward. These things running around do not affect the hygiene of your hospital, but as soon as you shoot them, they do. So be careful if you're having a visitor like coming checking your hospital out, or you have like one of your tasks is to have a hygiene rating of whatever. You probably don't want to shoot them. And you will probably also find there's not really much here. I don't know, maybe they'll pick it up. No. A lot of the time, if you have like snack machines or like arcade machines or anything along those lines, they like to hide under there. So usually if you're wanting to clear out them for whatever reason, like I said, they don't really make any difference, so I don't know why you'd be that bothered. But if they do your head in for whatever reason and you want rid, basically just pick everything up and you'll see lots of them just run in all directions. It is quite a sight to see. Oh, I'm cold. All of a sudden. I keep going really hot and really cold, and I'm really hoping I'm not getting sick. Because not last night, the night before, I stayed at my mum's house, and I literally could not sleep because I was far, far too hot, which is so unusual for me. I am such a cold person. Like, I'm always freezing all the time, and I just... yeah, it's just not me to be cold. To be hot, sorry.
Very special edition of
So
Reviews,
yeah, it was a bit of a test.
7 feet under funerary home. I wish to make
Right.
arrangements for my own eventual demise, and as with everything else, one must try before buying. After being buried for 3 hours in a variety of coffins, I finally decided on a lovely worm-resistant oak casket. Greatly recommended.
Right. Okay.
Patients arriving for the fracture ward.
I totally forgot what I was saying. If I'm on... oh yeah, like I am normally a freezing cold person all the time. But yeah, I've just been really, really hot. And that night I was just too hot. I could not sleep. I was really uncomfortable, just really restless. And I think I don't know what time I actually finally got to sleep, but it was way after 5 AM. And I had really, really broken sleep and kept waking up. And then I finally got out of bed at 9. But altogether I only had like 2 hours sleep, but it was really broken up over those 4 hours. Last night I came home, and as you can imagine, I was so tired. I think I'm gonna have to send that person home. Just go for treatment. You're fine. And yeah, it was just a whole nightmare, to be honest. I came home, was really, really tired, had a really horrendous migraine, so I got in bed, and I had the other half call me on his way to work, because he calls me on his way to his night shift whenever he is working, and we chat on the phone until he gets to work, and we were just chatting away, and then I was really, really struggling to stay awake while I was on the phone, and then
Nurse to the fracture ward.
I got off the phone to him and managed to stay awake, because my problem is if I go to sleep too early, I will wake up. So usually if I go to sleep after 9, I'm okay. So I managed to stay awake till like, I saw 9:05, but I'm pretty sure that I had fallen asleep very, very quickly after that. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing. Woke up just after 11 in the evening, so I'd been asleep for like those 2 hours, and then could not settle. I was just really, really really, really restless again, and I would be really hot. I'd take the duvet off a bit, and then I'd be really cold, and I just could not get a normal temperature. So I'm really hoping I'm not coming down with something, because like I've just told you how cold I was, and now I feel like I'm sweating. So I'm like, I hope I'm not getting sick. I just don't have time to be sick. So yeah, it's been a whole thing. I think I was still awake at almost 7:30 this morning.
Today's guide to good manners
And
is
then I
one
fell
that is
asleep
dear
and
to my
woke up
heart.
at
How to greet one's
12,
betters.
but had really
Well,
broken
I,
sleep
for
again.
one, would prefer you to bow.
So I'm having like,
Or kneel if
I've
you're
had
used
about
to it.
4 hours altogether.
Make no eye contact unless encouraged to do so. Also, do not forget that my first name is Sir. If all that
think
is
we
too
need another
much to
GP's
remember,
office.
just don't greet me at all.
Can I afford this? I can. Right, I'm gonna... Oh! We just got our first star! Yay! So, our first star. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. You're doing a smashing job of gluing back together all those witless activity bandits. I've never seen the appeal of pursuits of alfresco myself. Land should be owned and profited from, not used as a venue for wanton preambulation. He is something else. Continue with your osteological upkeep for more rewards, or go elsewhere and expand your organisations. So we are going to continue because I want to get 3 stars on every single hospital. So we're going to stay until we've got the 3 stars. So, yeah. I think I might need... Oh, we've just unlocked a small radiator too. Yeah. Let me just put that we got 1 star. And to be honest, although I absolutely love recording, like I really enjoy it. I think, like this is basically my hobby. This is what I really enjoy doing. I really enjoy filming, editing, like everything, like just all of it. Everything about YouTube is just so much fun. Like, you essentially have people watch you play games, or like whatever you do. But like obviously I'm a gaming channel, so people watch me play games, and it's really nice to be able to know that people enjoy it and get to experience the game and then might go on to purchase it because of something they've watched on my channel, or basically like it's helped them with something they were stuck on, because I know like there has been some things that are quite difficult sometimes in 2 Point that is easy. You know, if you watch someone play, you kind of get along it easier, and you get like tips and tricks and like things that you can do. So yeah, and like obviously I have quite a lot of experience of this game because it's basically the new theme hospital from when I was a kid. So like I used to play that game all the time. Like I completed that game, I can't tell you how many times. I just used to play it and play it and play it. Like that and The Sims and Pokemon, like have just been the kind of games that I've played for such a long time. Like Zoo Tycoon too. I did try Roller Coaster Tycoon, but like it just wasn't really for me. So I haven't never got Planet Coaster, because if I didn't enjoy Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm probably not going to enjoy Planet Coaster. And I have seen some like videos of people playing it, but it just doesn't seem my thing at all. I don't know why, because you would think it would be, but it just isn't. Cities Skylines looks like so much fun. It's just looking so complicated, so I've just never attempted it. I am tempted by it though, and I just don't know. I just don't know. But like I have seen a lot of content on City Skylines and never actually played it myself. But it's just so in depth, and I like that, you know. So look, on our 2-star, we've already got the hospital value down straight away, and we did pretty much have the cure rate to 70%, but then we killed this person. Well, not killed her, but like didn't cure her. So yeah, okay. Oh right, that was telling me how many I cured last time. I don't remember. I didn't see what the number was because I just pressed OK. But there's another. Oh, I missed it. Did you see the little thingy? The little monobrow run around the corner. But yeah, so it's just a case of just do what you like, you know? Like, it's good fun. But today, all I actually want to do is just chill and do nothing and just do my diamond painting, if I'm honest. But I really want to get the daily content out, because I want to be really on top of my channel this year and take it a bit more seriously. Like,
2-point radio.
so yeah.
This is 2-point radio, and I'm Harrison Wolf.
Let's have a look at
If
our
you tuned in by
See what we
mistake,
can.
you might as well stick around and listen. Saves you changing the station.
Nurse to
Wait,
general
nurses.
diagnosis.
What about our diagnosis nurse? This one. She could get diagnostics too, and that will really help out because basically the amount of diagnosis that they get, like when you're in the patients list, like this is like not to 100% basically. So at the minute it's 49%, and so each one that they go to, like, so the GP basically gives them some, and then they'll go to like another diagnostics room and they'll get some more, and then they usually go back to the GP because they just like to annoy me, and then get some more. Usually they don't need any more at that point, so yeah, that's always fun. Or like they can come to this, like they can go to this room and then straight to this room, like, you know, and each one will give them diagnosis, like extra diagnosis, and as you train that person in diagnostics, like the higher that percent becomes from that person doing the diagnosing, if that made any sense. And then it's the same with the treatment. So like this is like the treatment, and this can be used as diagnostics too, but it's mainly treatment. And then these two are treatment too. So if you have like a higher treatment level, like your treatment's more likely to be successful and things. So it's definitely, training is definitely worth it.
We have a VIP visiting the hospital.
Oh look, it's Tarquin. Tarquin's come to visit. So we really could do with getting like an x-ray or something fairly soon, and getting some more GP's offices, which we will get to. I like to also, I'll show you what I mean in a second, but I like to have the path around my hospital be fairly straightforward, so that patients aren't walking back and forwards too much, because they can take quite, like if you watch, like this person is walking now and they've been in the hospital like 3 days, and watch, like it'll take them another day, like that's another day past, and then another day by the time they get to like the GP's office and things like that. So if you're walking like all the way from here to here to here to here, like multiple times, oh, our awards are here, I'll show you in a second. Let's have a look at these. Ah, we got 4 again, but just a different 4 this time. Cool.
I want you to look at
so
your radio.
I don't mind,
Really,
like you
look at it.
basically want
Now, pick
the
it up. Feel the weight in your hand.
diagnosing rooms.
Open
So
the
like
window.
the general
Now,
diagnosis,
I
x-ray,
want you
the
to
scans,
throw the radio out. hard as you
cardiology,
can,
stuff like that. You
'cause
basically
music
want to be
deserves
fairly
be
close
free.
to your GP offices.
Now go to your nearest radio
But you
repair
want
shop.
your GP offices on one
But
side, then
you
go round to your
probably didn't
diagnosing,
know
and then
that.
go round to your treatment. So then that's like the least walking back and forward, if that makes sense. So like say if the patient came in, they go from here to here, and then when they've been seen by the GP, they'll come to the diagnosing room, maybe both. And then hopefully, if I catch them quick enough and they don't go back to the GP, they'll just go on to either the pharmacy, the fracture ward, the ward, any of my treatment rooms basically, whichever one they need. And there's been no walking backwards and forwards. But a lot of the time they do walk back to the GP. That's kind of why you want your diagnosing rooms close to your GPs. But yeah, I think that does tend to make
In cardiology.
it seems really straightforward, but like it's crazy how little you would think of something like that, because you just think like walking backwards and forwards doesn't take that long, but it does. Let me just have some more coffee. Do I need another assistant then? Let me get another one. Yeah. There you go. Enjoy yourself. But I definitely need a GP. Another GP. So I might pick up this room. And there we go. We'll move it. Oh! There you go. And like, if we need research, we can put research in here too. And more training rooms and things like that. But I don't think we'll actually need to do that in this hospital. And now, I can click on my GP, copy, spin it around so the door's actually facing the right way. And there we go. And we can hire another GP. Yeah. Because you have nothing. So basically, if they have no slots, like they've got nothing in the training, that's usually a really good thing to get, because you can train them up in what you want, whereas a lot of the time they have stuff that means that they don't need, and then you can't train them all the way up. So like, obviously you can go all the way to GP 5 if you want, but you won't ever get to GP 5 if they've got 2 or 3 of the slots filled. You can only ever then get to like 2 or 3 level of GP training. So it's really irritating, you know? Right, where's that janitor that was just absolutely livid at life? Where has he gone? Oh, has he come for a break and he's chilled out now? Maybe? We could probably do with getting copy. Why? What is wrong? Oh, it's just going to be a radiator, isn't it? Yep. Also, a lot of the time, like, this is one thing that I'm not that good at, is getting your rooms to be the right shapes and sizes to fit in the buildings when, like, the buildings are funny shapes. Like, so this building's an okay shape, because it's just a big rectangle, so it's fine. But like, some of the buildings are such odd shapes that like it's quite difficult sometimes putting in your rooms, and sometimes copying the rooms isn't really an option, because there we go. Because obviously sometimes they have to be such odd shapes, but so far, like, we're not far enough into the game. Oh, it's you that was angry, not a janitor. I thought it was a janitor. Oh, there's Frank outside. He must have just had his dinner. My grandma said she would have Frank downstairs for me so that she could feed him when he was due feeding, obviously. And then let him out and things. And so that he didn't just have to sit and watch me record again. Like, let us just put in some. What is this? Oh, it's trash, because we don't have a bin or anything in here. This is what I'm saying. Like, now we're gonna put in some snack machines. I always stick with the energy drinks because I think they're better. Because it makes the people run around. And then I go salty snacks because the salty snacks makes people more thirsty. So you can see why I want that. And there's a bin. And then we can also put, well, do we need a radiator anywhere? Let's put a radiator down here. There we go. I feel like I should probably put one here too, but I don't want it to make it too hot. It makes it a bit hot, but not horrendous. And then we'll stick like an arcade machine just around this corner or two. I don't know why. Sometimes they sit together really, really nicely, and then sometimes they just don't. And I don't know why. I don't know what makes it change. You know? If you know that, let me know, because that'd be really helpful. So, now we've done that,
Use the
I'm
toilets
going to end this
provided.
part here because we have been going for... Oh, I've pressed play instead of pause. We've been going for 5 minutes longer than I actually needed to, which seems really silly when I have quite a lot of videos to get through. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel already, please consider doing so. We are running a giveaway on the channel. The details are in my pinned tweet and the link is down below if you want to enter that. And the details are also down below of like what you can win and things. Just so I don't have to repeat myself every single time. And I shall see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.